Welcome to this introductory how-to guide for Overland campers Lance Land Rover. A comprehensive guide to allow you to maximise the enjoyment of your time in Lance. Releasing the roof is a simple enough task. Hold the buckle, then pull the strap down. Do this on both straps before gently pushing up on the roof and letting the roof do the work. Any excess can be tightened up and fed out of the way. To begin the process of setting up the lower bed, the table must first be removed by releasing these clips and lifting away. Then pull up on the handle at the side of the seat whilst lifting the base of the seat from the back. Under the base of the seat is a crossbar that when pulled up releases the backrest of the seat, that when pulled down forms the final piece of the lower bed. When reassembling the bed into a seat, simply lift the backrest back up and push the crossbar back down before releasing the side handle and pulling the base of the seat back into place. Once the seats and tables are back in place, you can push up on the base of the upper bed to create more headroom. Beneath the seat, directly behind the driver's seat, you will find the controls to establish electrical power once the vehicle has been plugged into a hookup. Once the vehicle has been plugged into a hookup, flick all three green switches on the consumer unit to the downward position. All three switches must be flicked back to the upwards position before the vehicle is unplugged. Do not, under any circumstances, start the engine when the vehicle is plugged into a hookup. This is the battery charger. The orange light will be on when the vehicle is plugged into a hookup and indicates the battery charger is working. This can be left on the whole time the vehicle is plugged into a hookup. This is the inverted socket, which can be used when the vehicle is not plugged into the mains. The battery for the plug has limited power. The absolute maximum power of the socket is 100 watts, so whilst it can be used to charge a laptop, it will not power a hairdryer. To engage power for the inverted socket, flick the switch on the side of the power unit found beneath the seat behind the drivers. The control panel is situated above the sofa behind the driver's seat and is made up of 6 sub-panels. On the top left panel we have the controls for the electrical systems. Far left is the main switch that gives power to everything except the fridge. The subsequent 4 switches then control power to the lights, the pump for the mains water and toilet, the awning light above the side entrance to the vehicle, and power to the 12 volt sockets inside the vehicle. The gauge on the top centre of the panel allows you to check how much water is left in the main tank. On the top right of the control panel is a display to show how much power is in the leisure battery and vehicle battery. Press up for leisure, this will read 12.9 when fully charged, and down for vehicle, this will normally read about 25. On the bottom left of the control panel are the various individual light switches. Note that the lights can also be operated by the main switch and light switches on the top left panel, as well as by switches above or on the individual light fittings. Bottom centre is the water heater control panel. If the vehicle is plugged in on a campsite, click the right hand switch down to start the electrical water heater. If the vehicle is off grid, click the left hand switch down, then wait 30 seconds till the green light comes on to initiate gas water heating. If the red light flashes, flick the switch 3 or 4 times, ending in the middle position, then retry. On the right of the water heater panel is a gauge that tells you how much gas is left in the van. This gas is used for cooking as well as off-grid water heating. On the bottom right of the control panel is the control for the vehicle central heating. The button to the top right with 3 arrows on it turns the central heating on and off. The arrows on the bottom turn the temperature up or down accordingly, while the top left sets the heater to ventilation only. Once the main and pump switches on the control panel are turned on, it will be possible to use the wet room. When using the toilet, it is essential to open the trap first using the lever found down the side of the toilet bowl. Once the trap is open, the toilet can be flushed using this blue button. Remember to close the trap after. The toilet bowl can be rotated to leave more space for using the shower. Hold the bowl on the sides and swivel to rotate. To use the shower, move the tap to the middle, then lift. Then squeeze the trigger on the shower head handle. Adjust the temperature by altering the tap position. This is the toilet cassette located at the rear of the vehicle. To remove the cassette, lift up the tab on the bottom and pull the cassette out. Raise the spout and unscrew the yellow cap before pouring effluent into a mains plumbed toilet or chemical toilet point. Use half a yellow cap of blue chemical poured back down the spout before reinstalling the cassette in the slot. This is the spout used to fill the toilet cistern. Attach the hose to the point above the spout before filling the cistern from the vehicle's main tank. This information and more can be found in the welcome pack located on the side of the seat as you enter the vehicle's living quarters side entrance. Thank you for choosing Overland Campers. We hope this video has proved helpful and will allow you to maximise your enjoyment of your time in Lance.